Alright, so back at it. I've got what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of mark up this surface with some, with a marking die, or essentially a giant marker. And then I'm going to use a light sandpaper to kind of block sand over the areas to find out where the lows and high spots are in the panel, and then kind of judge whether I'm done or whether I still need to do a little bit of work. And so we'll get started here. Got this from Home Depot. I think it was $3, and it's the biggest Sharpie or biggest marker I've ever seen. So I think we'll just kind of go here. I think it's got a... That's weird. Marker's not even able to get that spot. That must mean it's really low. So I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but we're gonna. It's kind of hurts seeing all the strokes going in different directions. Should be all uniform in my head, but I think we're just trying to paint the surface here, and that's about as high as we'll go because I can't reach anymore anyway. And it's actually pretty straight. After doing all this work down here, really straightened up the bow. That was. It wasn't a big one, but it was still noticeable and measurable up here. So I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll get. Do this line eventually anyway, so actually even this marker is able to find some low spots. Now I still haven't welded up this area, and I haven't decided whether what I'm gonna do here yet, so I think I'll stop there and we'll start with this surface actually. Let's get a little bit more marker there. Alright. So I've got, I think it's 120 grit sandpaper. Figure it was gentle enough not to take away too much material, but light enough that, but strong enough that it'd make a good, decent amount of marks and kind of identify what's going on here. So we'll start here. That's interesting. It actually makes a really noticeable difference in what's high and what's low. And so clearly I've got a bunch of low still in this weld area, and I'm even a little bit low in this weld area. I'm kind of surprised there, but there's some high spots that are coming out. And so, oh yeah, I can feel the low spot there. So let's see. And there's actually clearly some nice big high spots down here. So I'm tempted to get to work on some of this some more, but I know if I have to do any welding in this bottom corner that it could throw everything else off. So I may not do that. I did get some round bar for this edge over here. The other thing I need to weld up is this hole here. And so what I think I'm going to do is I got some round rod. I think it's an 1/8 of an inch. So it looks like it just fits in there, and it also kind of matched the radius that this edge has. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack that in there. And then weld it up. What's going to happen here is that I've got my slice tapers down to nothing there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to let the rod stick out, and then I will kind of blend it down to a point wherever it lands down there. And I think that'll work out okay, because it just barely fills the gap there. So I think it'll be pretty good. So we may try that before, and then we may try doing some research on to figure out what to do about this seam here. I don't know. I could maybe look at hammering it and dollieing it out. It might be worth a try. And then if that fails, we'll find another patch panel that's cleaner. So okay. Anyway, that's it for now.